In the modern world, where distractions abound, the ancient wisdom of Buddhism offers timeless tools for self-mastery. Central to this wisdom is Sila, often translated as discipline or moral conduct. But what makes Sila unique? Unlike rigid rules imposed from outside, Sila is a personal commitment to live ethically, fostering inner peace and clarity. By understanding the true essence of discipline, we can unlock a life free from regret and filled with purpose. Before we dive deeper into the transformative power of Sila, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Buddhism in Modern Life, where we explore how Buddhist teachings can illuminate everyday challenges. What is Sila? At its core, Sila represents the ethical foundation of Buddhist practice. It encompasses a set of precepts designed to guide individuals toward virtuous living. 1. Abstaining from killing, cultivating compassion and nonviolence. 2. Abstaining from stealing, respecting others' property and rights. 3. Abstaining from sexual misconduct, upholding integrity in relationships. 4. Abstaining from lying, valuing honesty and trust. 5. Abstaining from intoxicants, maintaining clarity of mind. Lay practitioners start with these 5 precepts, while monastics adhere to a more extensive set. On special occasions, such as full moon days, lay Buddhists may observe 8 precepts, adding further depth to their practice. Dispelling misconceptions. Sila as liberation, not restriction. For newcomers, Sila might seem like a list of restrictions, an obstacle to freedom. But the Buddha taught that discipline is not about limiting enjoyment. It's about freeing the mind from regrets and harmful habits. Consider this. When we act against our values, we often feel regret or guilt. These emotions cloud the mind, preventing us from achieving true peace. By following Sila, we prevent these mental burdens from arising. The Buddha compared this process to keeping water clear. Only when the water is undisturbed can it reflect the sky above. Similarly, a disciplined life allows our true nature to shine. Correcting mistakes, a path to growth. Nobody is perfect, and even the most dedicated practitioners may falter. The Buddha encouraged openness when mistakes occur. Instead of hiding faults, one should 1. Acknowledge the error honestly. 2. Confess it to a trusted person or teacher. 3. Resolve to improve and avoid repeating the mistake. This practice is not about punishment, but liberation from guilt. It ensures that past errors don't become lasting obstacles. The ripple effect of discipline. Practicing Sila creates a ripple effect of positive change. A non-regret, a clear conscience brings peace. A joy, peaceful living fosters happiness. A tranquility, a joyful heart leads to inner calm. A concentration, tranquility strengthens focus. A wisdom, deep concentration uncovers truths. A liberation, understanding reality as it is frees the mind from suffering. This sequence, as explained in the Buddha's discourse to Ananda, highlights how simple acts of discipline can lead to profound transformation. To make Sila more relatable, consider these scenarios. 1. Choosing compassion over anger. A coworker spreads rumors about you. Instead of retaliating, you decide to approach the situation calmly and honestly, breaking the cycle of negativity. 2. Living honestly. When tempted to exaggerate on a resume, you choose truthfulness, trusting your authentic self will shine. 3. Mindful consumption. You reduce alcohol use, finding clarity and balance in social situations. Each choice reinforces your commitment to a life of integrity and peace. As we've explored, Sila is not merely a set of moral codes, but a transformative practice that leads to liberation. In the next part, we'll delve deeper into how discipline enriches monastic life, its broader spiritual implications, and practical tips for integrating Sila into modern living. Let's continue this journey of discovery together. The role of Sila in monastic life. Monastic life often intrigues lay people, especially when they hear about the extensive precepts monks follow, 227 for fully ordained monks and 10 for novices. These rules might seem excessive, but they serve a vital purpose, creating an environment conducive to spiritual growth. Consider a monk's daily routine. Every action, from how they eat to how they interact, is governed by discipline. This isn't to limit freedom, but to channel their energy toward mindfulness and meditation. The absence of distractions and moral ambiguity allows monks to focus entirely on their spiritual practice. A key example is the vow of non-possession. Monks own nothing beyond basic necessities, reducing attachment and fostering a sense of contentment. By relinquishing material concerns, they embody a principle that even lay people can adopt, simplifying life to focus on what truly matters. Sila beyond the monastery, lessons for modern life. You don't need to be a monk to practice Sila. In fact, these principles are incredibly relevant in today's fast-paced, morally complex world. Here's how you can integrate Sila into daily life. 1. Building ethical relationships. Upholding truthfulness and respect in friendships, partnerships, and workplace interactions strengthens trust and harmony. For instance, avoiding gossip not only prevents harm but fosters a culture of mutual respect. 2. Cultivating inner peace. Abstaining from intoxicants helps maintain mental clarity, reducing stress and improving decision-making. In today's world, this could mean moderating screen time or avoiding toxic online discussions. 3. Developing gratitude and generosity. Avoiding theft doesn't just mean not stealing possessions. It's about respecting others' time, ideas, and boundaries. Practicing generosity in return creates a cycle of goodwill. By living ethically, you're not just improving your own life but contributing to a more compassionate society. The transformative power of Sila. The benefits of Sila extend beyond immediate personal gain. When practiced consistently, discipline transforms the mind and prepares it for deeper spiritual realizations. The Buddha described this process as a staircase, where each step leads to a higher state of being. Let's revisit the progression outlined earlier. A non-regret. A life without regret brings inner peace. A joy. This peace grows into genuine happiness. A tranquility. Joy calms the mind, paving the way for focused meditation. A concentration. A concentrated mind sees the world clearly. A wisdom. Insight into reality leads to disenchantment with superficial pleasures. A liberation. Ultimate freedom from suffering. This path is not reserved for monks or advanced practitioners. Anyone can take the first step by committing to Sila, overcoming challenges in practicing Sila. Like any worthwhile endeavor, practicing Sila comes with challenges. You may face societal pressures, internal doubts, or moments of weakness. The key is persistence and self-compassion. 1. Dealing with external criticism. Some might ridicule your choices, viewing discipline as restrictive. Remember, Sila is about your journey, not pleasing others. Led by example, and your actions may inspire those around you. 2. Overcoming internal struggles. Temptations and habits can be hard to break. Start small, focus on one precept at a time. Celebrate progress rather than perfection. 3. Finding support. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who value ethical living. This could be a Buddhist community or simply friends who respect your goals. By addressing these challenges mindfully, you'll find that discipline becomes second nature. To illustrate, here are stories of people embodying Sila in contemporary contexts. Though a business leader's integrity, a CEO refuses to cut corners on environmental regulations, even at a cost. This commitment not only protects the planet, but earns long-term trust from employees and customers. A parent's compassion. A single mother chooses to teach her child nonviolence by resolving conflicts calmly and modeling kindness, even under stress. A teen's mindful choices. A high school student decides to abstain from alcohol at parties, prioritizing mental clarity and academic goals. These examples show that Sila is not about perfection but progress. Every effort counts toward creating a better self and a better world. Sila is freedom, not restriction. One of the most profound insights of Buddhism is that discipline leads to freedom. This might seem counterintuitive at first. How can rules make us free? But consider this. Without discipline, we're slaves to our impulses, habits, and regrets. By choosing Sila, we reclaim control over our actions and minds. The Buddha taught that true freedom is freedom from suffering, and suffering often stems from unwholesome actions and their consequences. When we live ethically, we free ourselves from this cycle, opening the door to peace and liberation. Sila is more than a practice. It's a way of life that aligns us with our highest potential. Whether you're a monk renouncing worldly ties or a layperson navigating modern challenges, the principles of discipline can guide you toward a life of clarity, joy, and purpose. Let us remember the Buddha's wisdom. Discipline leads to freedom. By embracing Sila, we not only transform ourselves but contribute to a more harmonious world. If you found value in this exploration of Sila, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Buddhism in Modern Life. Join our community as we continue to uncover timeless truths for today's challenges. As you take the first step in practicing Sila, know that each choice you make brings you closer to the ultimate goal, liberation and lasting happiness.